All right, welcome back to Operation Pixel. We're got a cutscene, so let's listen to it.
Those people have been through a terrible ordeal. Make sure they arrive safely.
Okay, yeah, so this is escorting these dudes.
They got to the chopper, now you have to protect the chopper.
Yeah, that's about the gist of it. Through this canyon of many things. Or if that was an item in D&D. Or, I guess that'd be a location in D&D. The Canyon of Many Things.
Yes.
What kind of vile, dark magics would be lurking in the Canyon of Many Things?
Go have adventuring parties all want to go exploring those. Because who knows what kind of stuff is hiding out in there.
Oh man, I really hate it when these guys fire missiles like the second they spawn. They're like, missiles! And I'm like, what am I supposed to do about that?
Yeah.
Just, I can't stop them. Nope. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is I like Battleoid mode, but like, you cannot play Battleoid mode in this game.
Not really.
It's terrible because it has no missiles. Like,
Yeah.
playing Guardian mode is fine because it's got missiles, and playing freaking airplane mode is like kind of sucky, but it has missiles, so you can put up with it. And the flares have helped a bunch in missions, despite how much I despise them.
Yeah.
But like Battleoid mode, it's like, oh, I can shoot down missiles with my rapid fire, except that uses the same resource as every other attack that I have, so
Yeah.
I guess I'll just not play the game.
Yeah. Well, that's another benefit of that Macross game I keep bringing up, is that you can fire missiles in all modes.
You did show me that. We probably didn't talk. We probably talked about that during these episodes, and then lost that because we lost all the audio in these 4 episodes.
Just about.
But yeah, you showed me a little bit of that, and it was kind of weird. I'm not sure. Like, I assume it would be better after you get the hang of it, but it was very strange because in your Macross game, the camera stayed locked onto your target, so even if you're like flying past them, you'd be like gazing off your right wing at your target and stuff like that. So the camera doesn't stay behind you very well at all.
Yeah. Although in that case, it probably makes it easier for keeping track of the enemies, like where you can just turn around and just not face whatever you had targeted. So.
But I mean, yeah, it's just it's unusual. But like I imagine it would still have its moments, and it creates some dramatic looking sequences because you can do like flybys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, the camera's always stuck behind me, and a lot of the time that's kind of an issue. But like it still seems weird though, because that's the thing, is especially when you're flying an airplane, right?
Yeah.
Airplane games, you're always either like in the cockpit or behind it.
Yeah.
And then in your Macross game, you're flying along, gazing off the wrong direction. Like, you don't know where you're flying.
Yeah. Well, one of the things the game has in the options is that you can switch over to like the referred to I think as like the Ace Combat flight. Which would probably be more like the like how fighter mode works in this and whatnot, where you've got the camera behind you and you have to do your whole banking and rolling and.
Yeah, I remember this part. They said that like one of the choppers had been hit, so they were gonna have to switch choppers or move the survivors onto the other 2 choppers. So I have to defend them, and I was like, geez, this is a lot of guys.
Yeah.
But I think that was the last of them.
And then we just had to sit here waiting for them to finish transferring.
But I remember it being a bummer too, because I think one of the choppers is damaged, but they're ditching one of like the full health ones.
Yeah.
To load people up on the damaged one, because it's narrative, not like actually monitoring our health.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here like, anyone? It's just a long time to wait with no enemies.
They're giving us a lot of time to transfer these people.
So you can see the one in the back there is the injured one. But I don't think that's the one they're gonna leave behind.
Nope,
They leave the one in the middle. Take the injured one and this full health one. It's like, oh, come on, guys. Just look at the choppers. You can tell which one's not feeling good.
Yes.
But yeah. don't know. Like, one thing I will say about this game, is that, like, there is a certain kind of intensity to it. Like, I mean, some of the missions are still just, like, hard as crap. Like, just ridiculous. But, like, when you're playing the game and you're in the moment, like, there's a lot of focus required. You're still, excuse me, trying to play efficiently, quickly, carefully, trying to dodge millions of missiles and bullets all at once while also shooting thousands of targets.
Yep.
So it's kind of interesting because while the controls suck and the gameplay, the style of gameplay, like the mission design and stuff, could have been a lot better.
It's got one of those difficulty curves that's all over the place.
Yep. But it's still interesting. And it's kind of amusing. I remember flying down this way. This may not be obvious in the video, but I'm flying along this way, and then I hit an invisible wall.
Bonk.
And I was like, oh, I can't go that way. This must be the end of the mission.
Yeah, you just need to wait for the choppers to get out of here.
Where's the other one at?
I think it already made it past you.
Oh, okay. I just see another blue dot on the map somewhere. Hey, but yeah. Oh, there it is, smoking.
Yep.
That's why I thought maybe it was low on health.
Probably.
Yeah, I said that in the last episode. I remember one of these ending with a smoking thing that may have been low on health. But yeah, there's that. So that's another mission down. Is that 2 missions first try? It is, right?
I think so.
2 in a row? I mean, I don't normally keep track of that, but since we're just sitting here rewatching our gameplay footage.
Yeah, I think the next one was was one that you weren't able to do on the first try.
Yeah, I think so too. If I remember what the next one is. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep.
Alright. Burning bridges. Come on, press it. Past me. Stop hanging around on the screen. I don't know what you were talking about, but it's not as important as getting into that level.
Yes.
Get in there! Come on, man! Just get in there. Okay, fine. There he goes.
Yes.
There goes past Oot Man. Not listening to me. Future Oot Man. Telling him how to play his games. I'm backseat gaming myself.
Yes.
Armored cars are moving civilians from the outlying towns
Except he can't hear me, so.
It would require a time machine.
Oh man, you how much of Gintama did you watch? Because I remember I watched it and then I had got you into watching it.
I watched some of it. Haven't watched that much of it, but I remember there was the segment where there was all like something happened and they were all like, oh, it was like, you know what you have to do? We just have to find a time machine.
Yeah.
And it sticks his head in a vending machine.
Yeah. There was for those who aren't familiar, perhaps, there was a fun show called Gintama. It's a comedy anime, though occasionally it has serious episodes. But I had a lot of fun watching that one because of how goofy it was. It
made all kinds of references, and I think it definitely had several references to Gundam in it as well at times.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Probably because of the same studio owning both or something. And I think they even broke the fourth wall to explain how they were able to get away with that because it's all like, we're both owned by Sunrise, so they can't sue themselves.
Gintama did a lot of silly things. So I had a lot of fun watching that one. But yeah, they had a running joke where, like, sometimes, since it's a cartoon, they can get away with this. Like, someone would be driving a car and then accidentally hit, like, an old man or something like that. And then they'd be like, oh god! And then they'd, like, get out and see this body lying in the road, and they'd be like, just gotta find a time machine! I've just gotta find a time machine! So they just shove their head into something and be like, where's the time machine? I feel like that would be actually a reasonable stance to take if you accidentally hit someone with your car. Like, I would be so freaked out if I accidentally hit someone,
Make the logical jump that there's a time machine around here, you just gotta find it.
Yeah, I just need a do-over. This went so wrong. I want a second try. Yeah, hopefully I never hit anyone with my car. That would just feel terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, our dad mentioned a time where there was a risk of that because some person foolishly ran across the freeway in front of him,
I mean, there's always stupid people, and like,
Yeah.
there's only so much you can do about that. But, yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's probably never gonna happen, but...
And as you can tell from the radar, this mission's a bit of a mess.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to reposition here, because there's enemies coming from all over the place.
And of course there's those fighter pods that whenever they show up in the... Oh, well...
Yeah, they immediately fire missiles. Yeah, so that's where I lost. And the second time I have a little bit more familiarity with the mission, so I kind of camped it better.
Yeah.
Because that's essentially what I think I coined the term here. Or not coined the term, like... I used the term.
Yes.
It's like spawn camping. That's essentially how I beat this mission, was by spawn camping.
Yes. I mean, those fighter pods, they still get to fire off their missiles, but of course, it's like they only really do so once per pass, and
Yeah.
usually they're maybe not as big a threat as the landing craft.
In theory, maybe hopefully they're missing a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember I was kind of complaining about that, because I thought I did okay in that last mission.
Yeah.
Eventually I got kind of overwhelmed because there was too many people.
Yeah.
But I remember here saying that, like, I don't know if I could kill these guys any faster than I have been. Because how could I kill people faster than, like, just, like, killing them one at a time as they come like this?
Yeah.
Because they're barely making it past that corner they keep making there.
Yeah. But also they're just firing missiles almost immediately thing. It's all like that other mission that you had so much trouble with before with protect the smallest detection craft thing as it flies to a position and then sits there for like 2 minutes at least.
Yeah, that one sucked. But that one, you know, I got to make use of flares. I could do that here. But again, like I was saying, like...
That would require you transforming to fighter mode, and that may probably make things even harder.
Well, yeah, that and like I was saying, like, I could not kill these guys more efficiently than I am right now. It's like, they just keep coming. I can fire 2 missiles at each of them, and then finish them off with my, gun. And it's like, if I went to fighter mode, I could not keep doing this. Like, I would definitely be getting kills less quickly. I might be able to block some of the missiles, but I would not be able to do this as quickly. So now I just have to camp these guys and hope that my allies can take care of some of those aerial dudes.
Yeah.
Because, like, killing off these things was easy enough.
Not
It's like-
sure how effective they are, but your allies are.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know either. But, like, I kind of have to rely on them a little bit. So I shot these guys when I could. But, I think at this point I was mostly concerned about keeping... Actually, I guess around here I noticed that there didn't seem to be very many battle pods left, like they'd almost stopped coming. So I was mostly trying to take care of these guys, the additional guys, not let anyone get past.
Yeah. And I think you also found it was more efficient to just let the landing craft unload their supply of battle pods.
It does take less
then
resources, and as soon as like you've killed their little dudes, they're like, okay, we'll leave.
Yeah, it's like they only have 1 supply of battle pods on board, and then once.
Yeah, this one's the worst though, because one of these guys always has missiles.
Yeah, that one back there always has a missile guy.
And then I guess I didn't kill one. I guess I must catch him in a minute here.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there's those guys.
Yeah. Also thinking about it was the those.
Did I ever find that guy who got away from me? Maybe I just
know.
got distracted.
I don't know, but you'll probably find him soon enough. I was just gonna say, was these battle pods known as Regulds? There's like 4 different versions of them. There's the
You know way too much about this.
Yeah, well, also I looked it up recently enough, but yeah, there's the 4 different versions. There's the regular one. There's the one that's got light missile launchers, which you can tell from the horizontal spread of missile banks. And then there's ones that are like heavy missile launchers, which are ones that are oriented vertically. And then there's those scout ones, which have the radar jamming that you've encountered on other occasions. And in fact, I think we'll be encountering again soon enough in an upcoming episode.
Oh yeah, that's next time, I think. Oh man, I forgot how long this mission was though. Like,
yeah, I think the guide I looked at suggested that this thing you have to defend the thing for like 5 minutes.
It feels longer than... Maybe it's because this is the second time playing this mission. But, like... Yeah, it's starting to get more manageable now. Less of the little flyers buzzing around. And a lot of these guys I took out before they landed, even. But yeah. No, I'm gonna win this one. 'Cause I know the future.
During these episodes alone, you've become psychic.
Yes. Yes, do not doubt my power. It is pretty hectic, though. Like was it this episode or last episode I mentioned it, but there's like a strange kind of intensity to it where it's like, you really gotta stay involved with the game. Even though most of the time it's butt hard because the controls are fighting against you and, you know, your missiles and your guns and the controls suck, but, you know, there's a certain kind of focus that keeps you involved and engaged in what's going on. That need for supremacy. No response? Nothing? No feedback? No comments? No questions? This is a podcast, man. We gotta talk.
Yeah, I know.
We gotta talk, man.
I know. It's just that it was like I didn't really have anything to say about what you were saying.
Civilians made it across in one piece.
Yay.
They're now en route to base 6. I have a new mission for you. Proceed to these coordinates in
Oh, hold on. Is this...
I will brief you when you arrive.
I think there might be 2 missions left that we did. No, wait. Maybe it's just the one.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the one. Hold on. Where are we? Is this the end? Yeah, this is about the end of this episode. It looks like I killed some more time. I don't know why. We've got another several, freaking like 30 seconds here. We don't need those seconds. Let's just end the episode. We'll see you next time on Operation Pixel. Haha. And I saved. Yeah, look at that. That's some quality gameplay.